Hey, fellow garage golfers, Roland and Gilbert here at the PGA Merchandise Show 2024, and we're here with John with TourPutt. How you doing, John?
Doing good. Thanks for coming in today.
Oh, no problem. Happy to. You're going to have a couple of things you want to show us of what you guys are doing that's new this year, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We got some awesome technology here.
Very
As
cool.
you can see, there's a projection coming down from the ceiling, right? So everything is based on the projection. There's a camera tracking the ball.
All right.
So we get ball data. Everything is fed into the software, and it's AI learning too.
Nice.
The software continues to get better
That's good.
as you putt. It's dope.
So as you learn, it learns, and everybody grows together. Very cool. Very cool.
That's
All right.
how it goes. That's how it goes.
All right. So you have the ability to test out different putts, different lengths, everything. It gives you kind of what you're doing right and wrong, that kind of stuff?
Yes, for sure. It'll give you, your start line, your speed, and it's a lot more of like a putting performance. Right? It's more focused on the performance than just your putting stroke.
Gotcha.
A lot of people can roll the ball in over in. You can hit balls on a chalk line over and over.
Yes.
But do you know how to read a green?
Right.
Do you know how to find your apex? Do you know how to use aim point? Like this is what it takes to make
Gotcha.
putts.
Right. To be better at being a better putter overall.
It's more like a training aid than pretty much.
Yes. And like I said, performance training instead of just not a training aid, performance training. It'll help you perform better on the course.
Okay.
Because we all had training aids that you try, and then you go play, and it's just different.
Yes.
This is something that would be a lot more close together. Like when you get better here, it'll show on the golf course.
Okay.
So we're standing on a kind of a slanted floor here, obviously, right? So that will allow us to kind of see different breaks and different things.
This square is 16.5 by 16.5 feet.
Okay.
It's a 3% slope from the top all the way down to the front, and it's consistent. It doesn't move.
Gotcha.
But what does work is that the camera is, like I said, always reading every putt, and that's that AI feature.
Yeah.
So let's say you keep walking on it and the green gets faster.
Right.
Then it will recalibrate itself.
Nice.
Recalibrates on.
Like stemp and all that stuff. So, okay,
yeah.
cool.
So this is a 10.5 on the stemp. So we try to make it pretty close to the average green in Florida.
Gotcha.
And that's what we always recommend for anybody who would be installing it in their academy or anything like that.
Very cool. You want to show us how it works?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right,
man.
let's do it.
Let's get you a putter.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so you like blade, you like mallet?
We're gonna have Gilbert do it.
Whatever you grab me, man.
Okay. Further right you can go. This is what really kind of shows off the beauty of the software. This is the pattern test.
Okay.
You're about to be exposed, my man. How's the putting been?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty rough. Yeah.
Just,
It's been,
You see, there's a circle here.
Okay.
You put the ball inside the circle. Once it has registered, you'll see the ring go around. Ready, and you're ready to go. You're going to putt all the ways to this middle.
Oh, this one.
Okay. Cool.
So we're just going to do about 7-8 putts. The pattern test itself is 36 putts.
Okay, gotcha.
It gives you tons of data on where your ball starts, where you're aiming, all of that.
Very nice. All right.
Oh man, that's okay. We're getting warmed
saw
up.
that
Good
one.
Feel for the green.
Yeah.
So there it goes there. We're showing some miss. Now the circle is moved to a different location.
Okay.
So we're going to move that ball right down
So
here.
it's just reading how you're gauging the putt, how you're looking at it.
It's reading how you're aiming, the pace before the ball goes past the hole. And
Okay.
we're going to show you how that all breaks down in darkness.
Okay.
All right, made that one.
Good. And another feature here is that even if you missed a putt, you got to let the ball always come to a complete stop. That way the tracking can do its thing.
Okay, yeah, so
sometimes
it
you
could.
miss and
Yeah, trying to
pick it up,
bring it back, trying to bring it back. So you're just trying to read the data, how many rotations
once the ball
and
stops,
everything.
we'll hear it like click, and then you're ready to move it.
Okay, so will it show us like if I'm hitting the ball into out, will it show like that spin? If I'm getting that spin,
There's not so much spin in putting, but it's more about your
down thing.
where
Okay.
it's going, left or right.
Okay.
Okay. You'll see. We're going to show it here in a second.
Oh. Tell you,
Yeah, it's a 3% slope. You can't really see
Yeah.
it. It breaks a good amount. Okay, so we're right back here, right behind you. Just do a couple more, okay?
Okay, definitely. Yeah, just get the data.
Get in there. Nice.
Nice.
It reads the fist pumps too.
Yo, nice, nice. I usually go like that. So I mean.
You're over there now.
I'm more of like, that's good, right? That's good, right? That's good.
Putter's lane.
Yeah.
Sideline here, slightly downhill.
Come on. Get in there. Oh, almost. All right, so you missed that one.
Okay, let's do this last one.
Last one? All right.
And then we'll stop the test and then we'll check out the results. Last one.
Ready?
Woo.
Are we splitting?
Yeah.
Please proceed.
Yeah, we're
after checking the marked ball position.
Gilbert, how are you?
Hi, nice,
Jonathan King.
nice to meet you,
to
John.
meet you.
Okay, so we did the 6 putts.
We got Garage Golf in the house in booth number 1925. So for the sake of time, they just did a 6-test pattern test, but I'll probably use the data from another test, but I'll show you your data right now.
Okay.
So right now, you only did 6, but when you do all 36, this entire graph will be filled out. The greens are the makes, the reds are the misses.
Okay.
What does the numbers mean in that graph that's on the screen? That's your pre-shot routine.
Gotcha.
A good consistent putter will have the same exact pre-shot routine whether you're hitting a 3-foot putt or a 6-foot putt or a 10-foot putt.
Got it.
So our system picks up on that and times it.
Okay.
Now I'm just gonna switch over to data that has the full tests available for you to look at, so you can get a better idea. So this is how it would look like if you had a full 36 randomized putt test that you completed. Okay. And after you take 36 putts, you might not remember how you missed or how you made, right? You could have missed long, you could have missed short, you could have missed high, you could have missed low. Because right now, the green and red only shows you a miss and a make.
Okay.
Okay? But do not worry. All you have to do, take a look down, put your camera to the ground. I'm going to look at the 1 o'clock corridor. It shows you exactly how you missed at the exact speed, at the exact line of your putt. We have over 2 million putting data saved. If you were with the TourPutt system 3 years ago, you could go back 3 years back and play a putt and see exactly how that putt made or missed.
Very cool.
Okay. The data helps us to recalibrate your simulator, so we're uniquely a simulator that gets more accurate with usage. We also understand that even though you have an indoor putting surface, it has wear and tear. Right? You could drag your feet somewhere, you could stomp or jump somewhere, right? So our system will pick up on anomalies. If that anomaly occurs enough times, we can make calibration that is specific to that location's environmental changes.
Very cool.
Okay?
Yep.
Now, let's take a look. So who's the putter here? Is Gilbert the putter? Okay, Gilbert, where is a putting area? What is a type of putt that you don't feel very comfortable in?
Something downhill, a little left to right break.
Downhill, left to right. Okay, let's get you a downhill, left to right break. So let's move over here to 10 o'clock, right? So come here on this side here. All right, so Gilbert, I want you to talk me through what you would do if you had this putt out on the golf course. Here's the mic. Grab the mic. Perfect. Yeah. Right up to you. Right.
Yeah,
There you go.
So first I would look at the putt, get behind the ball.
Okay, get behind the ball. And you want to draw a straight line? There you go.
So first I'll see a straight line. Then I will actually come around the ball, try to feel on the outside, see which way I feel with my feet. And then also take a look at the cup, see if the cup is leaning more this way, or a flat surface, or something that I could read off the cup. Seeing if it's something that's going to go downhill, or if there's a little break, something I could read off the cup.
Okay. So that sounds good. So if I were to ask you a question, where would you aim? How many cups, how many balls left of that cup?
I would...
Yeah, mark it for me.
All right. So right on the outside of the cup there.
About how many cups there? Yeah, you just mark it with that coin for me. Okay, that's where you would kind of aim at for this putt? Okay, well, let's see how good you are. The actual aim is there on an ideal calculated putt to have the highest probability of making that. But I'm gonna scoot back a little bit, kind of explain why that is so. Because in the beginning, we tend to have to identify where the apex is for this, where the top of the curve for this putt is. So if you want to take a look, that is where the ideal apex point is for this putt to have the highest probability of going in, which is at that entry angle, okay? Now, I want to turn it over to John, because he has so many experience with coaching amateur players. What is the mistake that amateur players make the most?
That's a really good point. So, what you just kind of pointed out here is the apex, right? You can see it's like perfectly in line.
Yeah.
So this is a really common thing where everybody sees the apex, but in order for your ball to roll through the apex, you have to aim up higher than that.
Okay.
So that's always the disconnection there. And so the tendency that you see with both amateurs is aiming low and then hit it harder.
Yes.
Because you can feel the slope, right?
Uh-huh.
But you'll try to jam it and hit it a little bit harder. But then that's how you 3-putt from 9 feet. You know,
Yeah.
like it happens so quick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That happens a lot
It happens
for
a
us.
lot, right? So that's why we really kind of bring out the aim point here, right? Of being able to kind of get used to that, get used to seeing how much break you should be playing.
Right.
Because as soon as you hit the ball, it's moving off of that line, right? And this is where that projection comes into play, like how exactly that would roll down into the hole. So what's beautiful about the system is that you really get a chance to visualize how you want to make these putts. We can layer all these different pieces together. There's a ton of things we can do here, right? I'm gonna put everything here just to give you an idea. Like this is obviously a lot. We got a tempo thing and everything.
Yeah.
But we can also keep it as simple as just having one single feature there, where the golf ball is at. So
Ready?
this kind of breaks down those pieces for you too, right? This
Right.
is the speed corridor. This is basically the window that you have in order to make this putt.
Yeah.
So again, all these features can really just kind of help you see what you're supposed to see.
Let me
And
see.
so
So
you use it.
you're breaking down putting into a science.
Yes, there's no more guesswork in putting. That's what the TourPutt system is designed to do. So this is the speed corridor that we talked about, but graphically represented. If we go back to the data results here, this right here is your launch. This is for your 6-putt test, but if we go back to the 36-putt test data, if you look at this, this is a graphical representation of that exact speed corridor that we just showed you, right? So for each of these putts, the shaded blue area, the left side is the min, the right side is the max, the white dash is the ideal line, and the yellow is the actual point of where your ball started.
Okay.
So in order for that putt to have a chance of going in, you want to start your ball in the corridor, right? And a really good professional player will have all of their yellow hashes either on the ideal line or on the right side. So if they do miss, they're going to miss on the high side, okay? Now this also directly correlates to your putt speed. This person, even though they had a lot of putts that were aimed low, their saving grace was they had a lot of good speed on that putt, which allowed them to make those putts, okay? Now to go back, and you said you're uncomfortable with a putt like this, right? You're kind of uncomfortable with the left to righter downhill. Let's go back and figure out how to make this for you. So we got to the apex, we got to the, we got to here, right? And then John also showed us that what the perfect speed for this putt would be on an ideal line here, like this. But every golfer has their own quirks. We're kind of stubborn people. We like it a certain way.
Yeah.
So some people would like to see this as a ball instead of a line. Some people like to see it at half speed. Some people like to see it at quarter speed as a ball as a line coming from the hole back to the ball.
Wow.
Our system and training feature is designed to customize to the way that you like to visualize, the way you like to play golf, not the other way around.
Very cool.
So another interesting thing is we talked about the aim line. Hey, it's okay, this is the ideal line, but sometimes maybe you prefer to try to jam this one in. It's up to you. So now we just moved it. That is the min line. Some people like to really dive this in. That's the max line. So the pace of the putt, the starting angle, the starting line, it all changes. Depending on your preference on how you like to make the putt. The ideal line is calculated with not only just algorithm, but over 2 million putting data that we have in our database.
So will this also read like, to say that I am a faster putter, that I hit the ball a lot harder, I go a lot quicker. Will that show that ideal line for something that will fit me as well?
It's not gonna read what you do, but you could customize the training feature to make it fit your thing. So make this putt and we'll try to customize it for you.
Okay.
There we go. All you gotta do is make the putt. Just
Make the putt.
That's it.
Number 2.
Oh, speed. Too
Don't
soft.
give up on it. Don't give up on it. Hold on 1 second. Now, that's not bad. That's going to give us some good data here, okay? What it gives us is, number one, it shows you what your face was at point of impact. You were open 1.7 degrees. This is based upon the starting line. Your putt speed was 76.6. So in the old ways, they used to say, okay, putt at 4 inches past, or putt at 6 inches past, or putt at 2 inches short. That's a very inaccurate way of determining your speed, because who the heck knows what 2 inches short is or 4 inches past is? It's all different based on your perspective and where you're looking at it from.
Yeah.
Now you just simply base it on your speed.
Okay.
You are way too fast, right? You're at 76. Maybe you try to match it at 45 or 50 inches per second, right?
And do you all have something on here that will help me?
Oh,
with
absolutely.
that speed?
John, can you explain those features? How to control his speed, tempo, and rhythm?
2 inches short.
Speed, tempo, and rhythm.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Go ahead.
Okay, so why don't you come on back over here? And when I watched you putt, I knew exactly what we needed to work on.
Yeah.
I'm the coach, I can see.
Everything.
Well, not just that, but just, like I said, we're going to focus mainly on the performance.
Yeah.
As I watched your putter going back and through, it moved really slow, and that makes you kind of second guess how far you want to take it back. Then you just kind of pop it through, it's a guesswork.
Yes.
Right? So we got to understand how far we want to take it back. Here's an ideal line of the distance back and through. A nice pendulum here, keeping it inside the blue. And then as you can see here, there's a tempo aspect to it. And as Juwan's doing, we're changing. We can change the stroke length and we can change the pace of it. So I want to smooth you out, and I like the length right there. So right around that mid length.
Okay.
And just a nice smooth putting stroke. So if you listen to the rhythm of it, bang, 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 that's when you putt. You want to try to find that rhythm. There you go. So even though you didn't make it, look at the miss.
Yeah, that's better.
Golf is a game of the next shot.
Yeah.
So if you have good tempo in your putting and you're aiming in the right spot, not every putt goes in, but you're going to have a much better chance to be able to make a lot more putts, okay?
Yeah, with this right here, it made me feel like I was tempo. Because when I do go pull back, I'm real slow and then I think about, oh shoot, what am I going to do?
I've seen that. I've seen 2 or 3 putts, one way short, one way long.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he needs the grid here,
Yeah.
he needs the tempo. So this is something where you might not work on it from the left to right putt, but I would put you straight up that hill. You'd be there for 15 minutes grinding.
Right.
And just trying to get that feel of, well, here's my tempo. And after enough time, you're going to hear this beeping in your head. You'll
Right.
be on the golf course and you'll be like, kind of, okay, we need to find that groove, and bam.
Very cool.
It makes a huge difference in your consistency of the putting. Right? So it's beautiful.
Very cool. Very cool.
You can't leave on a miss, though.
Well,
Let's
yeah,
get-
we
let's
gotta
make
it
one.
Now, so.
Let's make one.
Y'all pack a lunch?
This is one of the toughest putts. We got the downhill left to righter for a right-handed golfer. This is one of the tough ones here.
Oh.
Okay.
So what I will say there, we came out of our posture, we picked up a little bit.
Yeah.
So I want you to make a practice stroke, and I want you to feel.
I'm trying to like.
Right. So I would keep your head down, make sure your vision's not chasing him down the line. Let's stay focused right here on this putt. There you go.
Let's do it.
Now, you want to have that confidence in the putting stroke. You don't have to look up. You don't have to try to guide it. I'm in.
Ah, we're here, right? Don't leave. There you go, baby.
Good stuff, bro.
Nice, thank you.
All right, so again, focusing on what you're doing. I've seen you peak up a little early, and and I need to hit a little bit too hard.
Very cool.
Having these small cues and being able to have this technology for the feedback.
Yeah.
And you can't tighten up real quick.
Very cool.
I'm not taking his money.
John, man, I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Roland. Thanks for coming by. Thank you
If you
for
guys have
featuring
any
us.
questions,
Really appreciate
reach
it.
out anytime. Roland at mygaragegolf.com. Till the next time, as always, keep on golfing. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks again.